Herzlich willkommen zu meinem ersten Versuch eines Let's Plays. Wir spielen, wie man hier schon sieht, Chickenpolice heute Red. Ja, ich bin mal gespannt. Ich habe mich vorher noch nicht kundig gemacht, aber schon allein die Tatsache, dass hier Spieler mitspielen. Jeder, der mich kennt, weiß warum. Ist absolut prädestiniert, dass ich es spiele. Dann wünsche ich euch mal viel Spaß. Wir starten ein Spiel. Aha, tote Männer sind schwerer als gebrochene Herzen. Ja, kommt hin.
I ran out to get a pack of cigarettes, but I left my wallet at home. Yeah, that's me. I'm getting old. My name is Sonny Featherland, an investigator for 20 years, and once the star of the predatory division of the Clawville Police Department, one half of the legendary Chicken-Police. But buying a pack of smokes is more than I can handle right now. Maybe I should just lay low. Yeah, I'll do that. The most colorful place in the wilderness. For all the gods, what bullshit. The last clucking color left this city years ago. And slowly I'll turn gray too. Still, what do I expect? We're living in a vast experiment, and don't even notice that everything got clucked up a long time ago. We believe in this wonderland of peaceful coexistence. Wolves and sheep, chickens and hounds. Yeah, sure, why not? It's just ridiculous. The dog eats the chicken. It's in our nature. I'm not propping up the illusion anymore. 121 days, and it's over. Retirement. What could possibly go wrong?
Ja, das sollte man nicht fragen. Ein Reh? Gazelle?
Ah, crap. My office lock is a piece of shit if a dame can pick it. She stood in the darkness. The light painted stripes on her body. It whispered secret little things that were never there in the first place. But she was no zebra. Reality was just a light switch away. Elizabeth or Charlotte? I was sure she'd have a sophisticated-sounding name. She had a bygone look in her eyes, older than this ancient building, and perhaps the whole city itself. Or maybe I'm just drunk. But she was the first womanly thing in my place for a long time, so I had to give her a chance.
Ich gucke mir jetzt erstmal hier das Zeug an, ne? Guck mal, eine Magnum, eine Zigarette.
My wallet and my badge. The wallet is real. The badge ain't. Chief Bloodboil took mine, so I got this one out of a pack of cornflakes, just in case.
Okay, safety first.
She doesn't seem so dangerous that I need to grab my gun, but you never know.
Ganz wichtig, die
My
letzte
last
Zigarette.
cigarette. You're lucky I don't have a light, pal.
Okay.
I promised myself I'd write a novel one day.
Ja, im Ruhestand hast du ja noch Zeit, ne?
I don't even know what these papers are.
Und jetzt? Okay.
I wanted to travel the world when I was a kid, but I think I'm gonna end up dead in here whether I like it or not.
Oh, warte, das sind Bilder. Aha.
The Wild Gentlemen. Those guys rebuilt the city after the Great Fire of 867. My heroes when I was a little chick. I'm starting to think they should have left Clawville as it was, burned to the ground. We used to be star cops a few years ago. Tabloid press, radio interviews, and even a book series. I don't miss those days. Of course, Marty, my old partner, would disagree. He just loved the spotlight.
Was ist das? Ein Papagei? Am Strand?
This is one of the most beautiful memories from my old life, before Molly left me and took our daughter.
Okay, das ist entweder Molly oder die Tochter. Ein Biber, der Computer
M.B.
spielt.
Davis, the eternal king of jazz. The photo is from the days of jazz prohibition. I only heard the old man live one time, but I'll never forget that night. And not only because I woke up at the harbor without my gun, my badge, and my pants.
Ah, und das ist
The
wahrscheinlich auch eine
good things
Erinnerung.
in life don't last long. The best ones always leave first. I saw that in the window of a shoe store. I never understood it, or what it had to do with shoes. I don't even know where the key is. Whatever's inside is gonna stay there forever. Books I'm never gonna read. Maybe nobody ever has.
Aber oh, die
I
Stadt.
don't see colors anymore. Only emptiness. Everything faded. I need another drink.
Dann wird es auch nicht bunter. So, ich würde mir jetzt noch gerne
Behind
Schlafzimmer.
that door lies the kingdom of dirty clothes, cigarette butts, and
Okay.
empty bottles.
Ja, würde ich auch nicht jedem zeigen. Ah, hallo Licht. So, junge Dame. Dann gucken wir mal. Ansprechen, ansehen.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Deborah, Miss Deborah Ibanez.
Ja. Ja.
You're mistaken, ma'am.
Oh, really? Please enlighten me, Mr. Featherland.
I'm not a private eye. I'd recommend Mr. Philmar Lowe instead of me. He's a nice guy.
Believe me, Mr. Featherland, it's not an accident I came to you.
It's not an accident.
Look, miss, I work for the police, and I'm currently on leave. I couldn't accept private commissions even if I wanted to. Not even from a classy dame like you.
Oh.
Am I that easy to read?
That's my job. But tell me, since you've invited yourself in, would you like a drink?
I don't usually drink.
Well, I've got to have one, and it'd be rude of me to drink alone. So, maybe some sherry?
If you insist. But bourbon, please.
Wenn sie darauf besteht.
Thank
Dann
the
sauf ich
wild
mit ihm.
ones. That's all I have.
What a coincidence.
So come on, spill it from the beginning.
Uiuiui, jetzt geht's los. Krallung. Was? Wollte die nicht was erzählen? Komm, erzähl.
That's better. Now, if I understand correctly, your mistress is receiving threats. What kind of threats exactly?
It's a very strange matter. First, there were letters. Then it came printed on a wine bottle's label, sent as a gift. Then carved into a brick, thrown through the window. And finally, they painted it on the wall of the house in giant red letters.
I think it's time to dig a little deeper. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you some routine questions.
Please, that's why I'm here.
Nur hier, dass sie mir Routine-Fragen stellen. Ja. Neue Funktion vernehmen. Das ist wahrscheinlich Inventar und Kodex. Ja, dann vernehmen wir die alte mal, ne? Hat hier nichts verändert? Ne. Na komm, junge Frau. Ah. Auf das, was du über die Verdächtigen weißt. Benimmt sich jemand verdächtig, dann sollte das dein Fokus sein. Thema John Doe. Fokus. Dieser Kerl ist recht verdächtig. Darauf muss ich mich konzentrieren. Fokus verdächtig. Eindrücke verdächtig. Okay. Er ist verdächtig, ich bin verdächtig. Warum bist du verdächtig? Macht Sinn. Ja. Okay.
I must be cautious and smart. This dame seems shy, which I can use to my advantage. But I must be careful about what I say to her.
Okay. Wenn der richtige Zeitpunkt gekommen ist, gehen wir halt aufs Ganze.
Who exactly are you, ma'am?
I'm not somebody important, Mr. Featherland.
Aha, verdächtig.
You're important enough to deal with such a delicate matter, right?
I carry out the wishes of my employer, nothing more. This means simple paperwork, most of the time.
You've been thrown into deep water, sweetheart. Tell me, can you even swim?
Believe me, this is just as unpleasant for me as it is for you, if not even more.
Ich würde jetzt mal das obere nehmen, weil sie wirkt wirklich etwas unsicher. Schüchtern zweifelnd. Ja.
You're not very confident. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, excuse me. I'm just a bit nervous. I've never done anything like this before.
Breaking into the apartments of strangers isn't that big a deal. Some people do it as a hobby.
Ja.
Please don't make fun of me, Mr. Featherland. This is hard for me as it is.
You're right. Sorry.
Das ist ein bisschen gemein. Jetzt Schätzchen. Ja.
Tell me, what's your star sign, sweetheart?
My what? My star sign? I don't see how that's relevant.
I like to be unpredictable sometimes. It's an old detective thing. Just answer the question, please. You'll understand everything in time.
All right. The dancer. The answer is the dancer.
What?
The dancer. Ah, I see. Thank you. This could be useful later on.
If you say so.
You say so. Ah, wir nehmen mal
Why
das
did you
untere
have to
oben.
visit me this particular evening?
Das andere war ein bisschen zu forsch, fand ich.
I have my reasons. I may look like a silly little fawn, and maybe I am, but I still have common sense.
I don't doubt that for a second, Miss Ibanez.
This day is essential to my mistress, and she thought it's also important to you.
A message in itself, for sure. But to be honest, even you are.
You know what? I'll just take that as a compliment, even if it wasn't meant as such.
Vielleicht war es aber ein Kompliment. Schüchtern, zweifelnd, verängstigt. Okay. Warum berufen Sie mich? Warum ist Ihre Arbeitgeber nicht persönlich? Das ist eine gute Frage. Clarville, geboren und aufgewachsen. Wissen Sie überhaupt, was Sie tun? Ja,
Why did you come to visit me? Why not your employer herself?
My employer is Miss Natasha Katsenko. She hasn't been leaving her home lately. Only if she really has to.
How so?
Aha.
Miss Natasha is afraid. She's scared because of those unwanted messages, and everyone knows who she is.
So she's that kind of woman.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you do, Deborah. Thank you, by the way. We're finally getting somewhere.
War ja auch die richtige Frage.
We avoided the point long enough. Deborah's hiding something, no question. Let's focus on that.
Zu Befehl. Woher haben Sie eigentlich die Adresse? Ich hoffe, das war nicht Ihre Absicht, aber spielen Sie etwa mit mir? Was wollen Sie von mir? Was genau haben Sie erwartet, als Sie hergekommen sind, um mich zu treffen? Ja, das ist doch eine gute Frage.
What exactly did you expect by coming here to meet me?
I expected your help, just like my mistress said.
Oh, that's very nice. But have you seen this neighborhood? Have you seen this wreck called a hotel? Who were you hoping to find in a place like this?
Someone reliable.
Well, I am reliable.
And discreet.
That's right.
And thorough.
No question about that.
And has a heart of gold.
Okay, let's stop it right there.
Das ist einfach zu riskant für mich. Ich kann den Fall nicht annehmen. So viel weiß man ja jetzt noch nicht. Denken Sie, Sie sind für diese Art von Arbeit geeignet? Tun wir einfach so, als hätten Sie mich nie angetroffen, okay? Denken Sie irgendwie... wenn sie da so schüchtern ist und verängstigt, fragen wir doch einfach mal
Are you
direkt.
in some sort of jam?
Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
Then you're wasting my time.
I trust your instincts. You'll manage it.
Yeah, and I have no other choice, right?
To be honest, no, Mr. Featherland. Not really.
Haben Sie sich jemals wirklich verwundbar gefühlt? Wieder so eine direkte, persönliche Frage. Finden Sie die Sache nicht ein bisschen verdächtig? Ist vielleicht... Fahren wir einfach mal mit der Tür ins Haus.
Don't you think this whole thing is a little suspicious?
Look, Santino. I'll explain everything.
Santino?
I have no doubt about that. You look just the type, sweetheart. No offense.
I'll take that as a compliment. Or maybe I'll act like I haven't heard it.
You see, we're starting to understand each other.
Wenn Sie gar nicht die Wahrheit sagen, wozu soll das alles gut sein? Ist eine gute Frage. Sagen Sie mir, Deborah, warum sollte ich Ihnen überhaupt glauben? Wir gehen mal lieber auf die Beziehungsebene. Das obere ist so aktiv ins Gesicht.
Tell me, Deborah, why should I believe you at all?
Because my mistress trusts you.
Should that be enough?
If you really like what she thinks you are, then yes.
Damn, what can I say to that?
Look, I didn't mean to back you up against the wall.
You have a way with words, sweetheart. Did you ever want to be a cop?
No, not for the world.
Oh.
Smart answer.
Okay, jetzt haben wir nur noch eine Auswahlmöglichkeit. Seien Sie ehrlich und sagen Sie mir, wovor Sie solche Angst
Be
haben.
honest and tell me what you're so afraid of.
You know, Mr. Featherland, my mistress's partner is Hobart Wessler. Or as most people know him,
Ibn Wessler, the Kingpin.
exactly.
Feathery gods, help me.
So you get it now. The secrecy.
To put it mildly, I think I understand it all. Wessler. This little piece of the puzzle changes everything. 90% Fokusgenauigkeit, 10 gestellte Fragen.
Deborah Ibanez, abschließende Gedanken. Die legendäre Chickenpolice ist wieder in Action. Ein wenig erschöpft vielleicht, aber gut im Schuss. Gute Arbeit. Wichtiger Hinweis, der derzeitige Gefährte von Natascha, der Auftraggeberin, ist der berüchtigte Gangster Ibn Wessler. Okay. Gut, dann würde ich an der Stelle auch den ersten Cut machen. Wir haben die gute Dame einmal verhört. Und ja, in Teil 2 geht's weiter.